In the year 1925, the Webdvar Rebbe went to visit the land of Israel for the very first time. And when he was there, he met some very important people, among them the High Commissioner of Palestine appointed by the government of England, Sir Herbert Samuel. And Sir Herbert Samuel meets the Rebbe and asks the Rebbe. He says, I know that you're very respected in the Haredi community. Is it possible for the Rebbe to make shalom, to forge peace among the different sects within the Haredi community? And so the Rebbe responded to Sir Herbert Samuel by saying the following. Hashem commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to make a menorah. It wasn't just to make any menorah, but it was very specific and a difficult task. In that, the Torah says, Miksha ta'aseh hamenorah, that the menorah should be made miksha meaning from one piece of gold. And so Rashi explains that this means that you couldn't make the branches of the menorah separately and then solder them together. Instead, there had to be one piece of gold from which the beautiful menorah was chiseled out. And Rashi in the Medrash explains to us that Niskasha Moshe had great difficulty with this. So much so that Hashem had to show him what the menorah would look like, and eventually we're told that Hashem said to Moshe, you throw the piece of gold into the fire, and the menorah is going to come out made already. Te'aseh menorah. It's going to be made by a miracle, by itself, because Moshe had such difficulty with making it. And so the Rebbe said to Sir Herbert Samuel, he says, even though Moshe was commanded by Hashem, and Moshe was the greatest prophet, and if anyone could do it, Moshe could do it, he said it was still difficult for Moshe. And Moshe was the greatest leader of the Jewish people. So the Rebbe said that the menorah represents and is the symbol of achdus, of togetherness of the Jewish people. And so he said, in order to make achdus, in order to bring togetherness to the Jewish people, it's not such an easy thing. It's not such a simple task. And if it was difficult for Moshe, how much more so, he said to Sir Herbert Samuel, will it be difficult for me? Nevertheless, of course, he made his attempts, but we tend to be a people who unfortunately end up quarreling among ourselves so many times and find the opportunity to become united, unfortunately, only in times of tragedy. What's so important when we learn about the menorah and we learn about the fact that the menorah has to be shaped from one piece is for all of us to remember that when we have something, some reason that we dislike a fellow Jew, or that we have a problem with something that a fellow Jew did, we should all remember that we come from that very same solid piece of gold, and that we should find a way for us to be able to give the benefit of the doubt and link ourselves together with that strong, solid entity, which is not only the menorah, but also the essence of the Jewish people. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.